Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of The Juice, a Road to the Show series here on MLB The Show 24. We are here at the final series of the regular season before our next postseason run, which will be in, obviously, this episode. This is how the Juice has played the rest of the season in simulation games. We have 101 home runs, 238 RBIs, hitting 351 on the season, 406 OBP, 912 slug, and a 1318 OPS with a WAR of 17.4. So obviously we're dominating. We're probably going to win MVP. We're probably going to win the Hank Aaron, all the good stuff that you want to win. But more importantly, we're looking for that World Series championship that we have already a bunch of because the Guardians won a bunch of World Series when we were on their team. We didn't win the MVP in 2029, but we are most likely going to do it again. It's all Rangers players right now, but we're going to get it done, obviously. Cy Young will go to Casey Mize, hopefully. I was having a killer year. And then we are going to get the batting title, and not the Rookie of the Year, obviously, because we're not a rookie, and probably the Hank Aaron, which we haven't gotten since 2027. I hope that we can get it this time, and we should. And we're going to get Gold Glove for a catcher, as we should, because we're a great Gold Glove catcher. And then we're going to get Silver Slugger for the catcher. So we're going to win a bunch of awards this year. Hopefully those awards include World Series MVP and Playoff MVP, but we will find out. I'm not going to play these games. I just wanted to stop here while we waited for the episode to start. We're going to simulate these final games against the White Sox because it's all about the postseason today. Congratulations. The Rangers have finished the season at 109-53 and won the division fairly easily. So we get all those awards added to our resume. We are the greatest catcher of all time, if we're being totally honest. And we're playing the Royals in the ALDS. Very interesting. Okay, that'll be the first stuff that we do today, but let's go to the awards. There it is. MVP added. Hank Aaron has been added. Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, all that good stuff. Home run champion, obviously. Big time additions to the stuff. And we got the batting title as well because we got the Triple Crown. So we are Studley. We are from Studleyville. We are a Hall of Famer clear through and through, and we are looking to win another World Series. I wish it would show all the World Series that we've won, because I'm pretty sure we won every single one with the Guardians. I didn't play every single one, but I'm pretty sure we won every single one with the Guardians. But let's not waste any time. Let's get this playoff postseason series underway with the Royals in the ALDS. We're at home. We should dominate. We joined the 500 home run club in the last episode. If you missed that, go back and watch it. Now we are on the path to get to 600 home runs. That should happen in the next episode, I would think. I would think it would happen in the next episode. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure how many home runs over 500 we actually have. I'd have to check the stats. I could just check right now, I guess, just to be on the safe side. Let's take a look at our stats. So how many home runs do we actually have? We have a total of 549. So yeah, 600 home runs will happen next season easily. We are at 549 total home runs. But then I want to get to the 700 home run club, which is a very exclusive club. I want to get to, oh my God, that was a destructive home run there. That was a meatball he gave me. And that one's going out of the ballpark, or maybe the very top of the second deck. I don't know. But it's 5-0 Rangers lead. Oh, now it's 9-7. That was a quick turnaround. It was 5-0. Now it's 9-7. The Royals said, forget about losing this first game. We want to win it. It's still only the bottom of the fourth. Our team's going to have to put out some good offense here. We'll see what we do. And there we go. We got it tied up at 9 in the bottom of the fifth. And they give me a chance to add even more runs. A runner on first. Oh, I'm not going to add the run. It might not even get down. No, it won't. It's a fly out to left field. Kind of sucky there. I should have had a home run there. Still 9-9. Exact same scenario, but now it's the bottom of the seventh. Come on, Juice. Don't make that same mistake twice. I'm not going to get out, but it's not going to be a home run either. It should score the run. He's got 68 speed. He should score, and he will with ease. He does. So that's an RBI We get the lead. It's the go-ahead, and the Juice is excited. The big dog. The woolly mammoth. And that's the victory for the Rangers in Game 1 of the ALDS. I'm hoping it's just a quick little sweep, and we're all Gucci from there. I hate that in the playoffs, though, you have to go each game individually. You can't just go play next game and stuff. Kind of annoying. But that's what happens in the playoffs. Big first win, though. That gives us some nice momentum here as we take on the Royals one more time. We should be able to get... They got a guy named Elmo on their team, and he's hitting 455? Oh, my God. That dude is a unit. But here we go. Only one home run in that last game. Kind of embarrassing. Usually I have 2 or 3. Well, there's the first one of today's game. There we go. That's a good start to this one. Send that to the moon. Beautiful start for the Juice. We'll see what we can do on the next one. Bottom of the third. Terry Curtis is the pitcher on the mound for the Royals, and I don't know if I got enough of that. It's carrying. He's at the wall. He's going to jump, and it's not over the wall. It is caught by the center fielder. That didn't feel that good off the bat, so I wasn't sure if I got all of that or not. And it's hard to see the baseball. That was a hard pitch to swing at, but it gets over the head of the left fielder, and that'll be extra bases for the Juice. Nice little double. Nice little double action. Home run and a double. We lead 6-0. The Rangers team around me is really, really good. I don't know how they went. Didn't they win like 60 games last year when we signed with them? I forget what it was, but I don't know how they were so bad last year. They got a good team. But now they add me, and now we're even better. We win another game. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. 2-0 lead over the Kansas City Royals. We just need 2 more games against them, and then we move on to the ALCS. And then hopefully to the World Series. Hopefully to the World Series. Let's get going here. We're going to Kansas City to play the next game. And we're hitting 778 in the postseason so far. Beautiful. Absolutely exactly what we wanted to do. Well, let's get it done. Let's get her done. Come on, Juice. Hit one into the fountain. Top of the second, Shane Baz is the starting pitcher for the Royals here in Game 3. Ooh, missed it. That's my bad. Missed it. 2024 World Series MVP. Looking to add a few more of those. Or at least one more to that. That's going to get caught, isn't it? Yeah, that's caught. That's directly at the left fielder. Not great start on this one. But we lead 2-0. Runners on the corners now. And they're going to walk me. Oh, that's... Oh. 4-3 Royals lead top 5. How can you walk me with runners on the corners? I mean, I understand why they did it because I'm the greatest of all time. But still, I wanted to get those 2 RBIs across. It was a strategic play. Is that going to go in the fountain? Not really. But it's another home run. That's home run number 4 of the series for us. Or for the postseason, I should say. And now he leads 7-4. Come on, we can't lose to the Royals. I don't want to go to 5 games. I barely want to do the 4 games. I barely want to do the 4 games against the Royals. And that's going to be an unfortunate miss right there. I was just early on a sinker. Come on, team. Tie the game up. No, it's 6-10 in the top of the 9th, and I've got nobody on base to even give me a chance to tie this game. So it is going to be a loss unless we completely rally here. I mean, there's a home run to make it 10-7, but the team's going to have to rally with 1 out. And I don't think we will. I think it's going to be a loss on the road in Kansas City here in Game 3. And it is. It's a loss to the Royals in Game 3. Now we got to go 5 games, man. That's unbelievable. How did we lose that game? I didn't hit my greatest. That's to be fair. I should have had home runs. At least I should have had a hit in the 2nd inning in the 7th. Certainly. But how do we lose to the Royals, man? That's just not should happen. It shouldn't happen at all. We're hitting 692. We've dropped under 700 now. We got to figure it out. Bobby Witt's hitting 571, by the way, so he's killing it. We got to figure it the F out. And that is going to be a flyout, I think, right? Yeah, I didn't get enough of that at all. What am I doing? Why am I just the worst player of all time? What's happening here? Let's get this together, Juice. We're down by 2. Hit a double or better, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if I'll get a hit. I'm sucking right now. All right, that's going to be a home run, I think. Did I get enough of that? Oh my God, I didn't even get a hit there. What am I doing? I'm completely selling this entire game. We're down 6-0 now. Okay, maybe we're not as good as I predicted we were. That's a home run at least. But it looks like we're not nearly as good as I thought we were. We dominated those first 2 games, but the Royals, I think, are good. I know, shocker, right? That's another home run, but we're 8-2 now. So what does it even matter? It's the top of the 9th. We're going to go back to Texas, tied at 2. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. We lost both the games on the road that we should have won to sweep the Royals and go to the ALCS. Are we even going to win this series? Like this, there's a big question mark now if we even win this series. I have no idea what's going to happen. We could very well lose now. If we're this vulnerable where we lose 2 games on the road in a row, it's the final game, big dog. We got to win this or we're done. We're in Game 5 territory now. We had 109 wins and we're losing to a 90-win Royals team. Let's get it figured out, boys. We're already down 2-0. They're not putting me in a great situation here. We're already down 2-0, but make it 2-1. Nice little home run. Come on. How am I supposed to win playoff MVP and World Series MVP if we don't even make it out of the first round? Let's get this figured out, boys. Let's get this figured out. We tied it at 2. It's a good start. Bottom of the 4th. Make it 3-2. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we've got a 5-2 run, and now we got runners on first and second. Beautiful. This is the exact type of Game 5 situation I wanted to be in. To be fair, I didn't want to be in Game 5 in the first place, but since we're here, this is exactly how I wanted it to go, and we are crushing the baseball now. You made the Juice mad, and when you make the Juice mad, he's going to crush baseballs in your face. It's 8-2. We're 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Make that 4 for 4 with 4 home runs. 9-2. The Juice has established himself. He said we're not losing. We're not losing Game 5. It's just not happening. Not on his watch. Not on his watch. Can it be 5 for 5 with 5 home runs? Has it ever been done before? Oh, it's caught. He caught that baseball. I don't know if it would have went over the wall anyway, but he caught that baseball. And we win the ALDS. Thank God. I got a little scared there for a second. We were going to lose that series. A little bit scared. But when they needed him the most, the Juice showed up and dominated. 4 straight home runs. Gets us across the board and moves to the ALCS. We're taking on some team. I don't know who it is. We are going to be taking on the Orioles. The Orioles in Game 1 of the ALCS. For a trip to the World Series, George Kirby is on the mound for the Orioles in Game number 1. And that is a nice start. A 2-run homer in the bottom of the first gets us 3-0. Perfect way to start. Perfect way. Now it's 4-0. Kirby's getting a little shelled here in the first couple innings. Not the start you want from your assumable ace. I'm going to go 2 here. Got to be aggressive in the postseason. And it's going to be a bad throw. Allows me to get there. I would have been thrown out if it was accurate. Got to be aggressive in the postseason. But the Orioles have come back. It's 4-3 now in the bottom of the 5th. But now it's going to be 5-3. Needed that. Absolutely needed that. Whew, that was close. Thought we were going to be in danger there. 6-3 and runners on first and second. Give me the baseball. There it is. That's another home run. It's now 9-3. And I think we can safely say that Game 1 of the ALCS is going to the Texas Rangers. 12-3 now. The team is really rallying around me. We needed that too. We absolutely needed that. And that's going to be another home run. 14-3. Juice is angry. He didn't like losing those 2 games to the Royals on the road. So now he's coming back with a vengeance. We take game number 1 of the ALCS against Baltimore. A huge game for the Juice. 4 home runs and a double, allowing for... We've pretty much locked up playoff MVP at this point. Even if we don't make it to the World Series, I would assume we'd win playoff MVP. We've pretty much locked that up, which is good, because that's another statistic and award added to our resume. We're hitting now 741 on the season. 741. We need to get that up over 800. I would really appreciate that. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but you know what? I'll drive in a run. It's probably going to be a home run is how we drive it in, but I'm going to drive in a run. At least I'm going to attempt to. We'll see what happens here. And that is going to be possibly driven in a run. It's not a home run, actually. They're going to go home. I'm going to go second. Get in safe. He's safe. Yes. It was a throw off target, so he allowed him to get safe. If that ball, if he doesn't make the catcher move off the plate, he probably tags him out there. 1-1. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the third for the Juice. And the Juice crushes that one. Rips the seams off the baseball. And it's 4-1. Another massive moonshot from the Juice. 16 home runs now in the postseason. Can we get another one here? Ramon Valentine's never seen a hitter like the Juice. Diving effort from the left fielder. I'm going to go to third. It's my only shot to get a triple, and I'm going to get thrown out, but I do get the RBI, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I get the RBI, but I tried it. I really did try it. It's so hard to get triples, man. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. It's not often you get a freaking triple or an opportunity for a triple. That's going to bobble up the center fielder. I'm going to second. You got to be aggressive. Got to be aggressive in the postseason. I'm going to get tagged out going to second. But it's all in good faith because we win another game. But this happened in the ALDS too. This happened in the ALDS. We won the first 2 games at home. Then we went to Kansas City and lost the next 2. Hopefully that doesn't happen here against the Orioles. Mainly because instead of 5 games, now there's 7 games. So I don't really want to play those extra 2. I'd prefer to get out of here, win these next 2 in Baltimore, and then go to the World Series. That is the end-all, be-all. That is the goal. Here we are in Baltimore, Game 3. We got to get the job done. And that's going to be a good start. That is a beautiful start to Game 3. A lot better than what we did in Kansas City in Game 3 of that series, that's for sure. 2-0. Another home run for the Juice. Now it's 3-0. Rangers teammates helping me out here. Runner on first. What do you got for me? Oh, a meatball that I missed. A meatball that I absolutely 1,000% missed. 6-time All-Star. Guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer. Unanimous, I'd have to say. Unanimous Hall of Famer. And another home run. 5-0. 5-0 in the ALCS game number 3 on the road in Baltimore. Just give me that World Series. Just give it to me. Nobody can stop me. I'm all the way up. 5-1, top 6. AJ Puck, or as I like to call him, AJ Puke, is on the mound. And he's just given up another home run to the Juice. It's 6-1. Rangers lead. Can anyone stop us? Can we be beaten? I don't think we can. Although the Orioles have done a good job to claw back. It's 6-4. Oh, that's a miss by me. That's tough. That's tough. But it should hold on for the victory, and we do. 3-0 series lead in ALCS. This is exactly how I wanted this to go. I definitely did not want to have to worry about going extra games. But I say that all without sweeping the Orioles. Yeah, we still have one more game, which we could lose. But hopefully we won't. Hopefully we are as dominant as we have been in the past. And we just sweep the Orioles right here. And then don't have to worry about anything. We go straight to the World Series. We sweep whoever team we play in the World Series, and we win another title. Because that is the end-all, be-all goal. Ooh, I like the City Connects. I don't think I've ever seen the Baltimore City Connect. And they're starting me with a walk in the first inning, or whenever the first at-bat is? That's crazy. Oh, my God, we lead 7. I didn't even do any of that. We lead 7-0. This Rangers team is built different. It's only the second inning, too. This Rangers team is built different. And you can't walk me every single time, big dog. You can't walk me every single time. I'm going to get mine. That's 9-0. 9-0 Rangers. Top of the fourth. Chase McDermott is the pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. They put the ball in this man's hand against the Juice, the greatest of all time, as I fly out to left field. I like these City Connects. It doesn't really feel like a Baltimore jersey, though. It just kind of says Baltimore on the front, and then it's just like all black with little hints of orange, I guess. I feel like they need to have a little bit more orange in on their City Connect jersey. Is he going to make that catch? No, he doesn't. The only orange really they have is the Nike logo, and then their name on the back is orange. The rest is like white, which I understand. White's also one of their color scheme options, but I mean, orange is really what Orioles are known for. So I feel like they should have a little bit more in it, but hey, I didn't design them, so it's not my fault. Another home run, though. Top of the ninth. That's going to be the ball game, and that's going to be the series for the Rangers. Yes, there it is. A sweep of the Orioles. This is how I wanted the Royals series to go, but it didn't. We do get the win, though. The Juice is happy, and we are ALCS champions. We win the pennant. The Rangers win the pennant. The Rangers win the pennant. And now we go to the World Series. The World Series. Against who? Who is going to be the team? The unfortunate team that has to play us and the greatest of all time. Who is it? I should have looked there. It's the Reds of all people. The Cincinnati Reds have made it to the World Series. They also have a 98 overall Rod Parks. Okay, good for him. You know what? I'm happy that about all the teams we could have played in the National League, it's the Reds. They only won 89 games in the regular season, so they didn't have like an otherworldly type of season over on the NL side of things, but they've had an otherworldly type of postseason to get here in the first place. So they must be doing something right. And fun fact, the Reds were the team that I was hoping would offer me a contract when I came up as a free agent before I signed with the Rangers this year. I was hoping, and maybe at some point in this series we'll get to Cincinnati. I would certainly love to play in Great American, because if you think that I'm hitting a lot of home runs in Cleveland or in Texas, I'm going to be hitting monster shots in Great American. That place is so tiny. I'm going to be hitting moon shots to the river in Cincy. Is that not going to be fair? Oh, it's unbelievable. I have a real good chance here to tie this game up. I need to take it. And I'm not going to take the tie, but I will get at least one run in. Kind of unfortunate. Wasted a perfect on an RBI single. But at least it gets an RBI in, so we're not down too bad. And now it's 7-2. Okay, this Reds team we might not want to take them for granted, because it's 7-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Reed Detmers is pitching an instant classic. And I grounded to shortstop. Okay. Am I washed in the World Series? Game 1? 8-2. We're going to lose Game 1 of the World Series. This is not the start that I was hoping for. This is not the start that I was hoping for. That's not even a home run. That's just a base hit. I've got 2 singles and a ground out to shortstop in Game 1. What am I doing? I'm not helping the team. I mean, I guess we could rally here. If I hit a home run bottom 9, that'll make it 8-6. I'm not even hitting a home run. What am I doing? We lose Game 1 of the World Series, the Cincinnati Reds, and it's because, well, 1, we got shelled, and 2, I didn't really do anything in that game. 2 singles? 2 singles? Unbelievable. Not a good start. Not a good start. Luckily, we got a lot of time in this series. We can turn this around, especially when we head to Cincinnati. We can certainly turn this around. Hitting 727 on the season, or on the postseason. Let's figure this out, boys. We have to have a much better start here. Who's the pitcher on the mound for the Reds today? It's Kyle Bradish. Okay, but we're starting good. We got runners on first and second in the very first inning. It's a good start, but I need to figure it out. There we go. That should get over the wall. Yeah, it will. Okay, perfect. So, much better start than what we had last game. We start 3-0. Thank you very much. Still 3-0. Good that we held on to that. You never know when you simulate to the next appearance. Can we please hit another one? No, we cannot, because I missed that because I suck. Okay. Let's not do that again. Let's actually hit a home run here. I would prefer a home run right here. And it's going to be. It should be, at least. It should carry. Yeah, it's going to carry. Okay, perfect. It carries over the wall. 4-0. Now it's 6-0. Okay. Team helping me out. Got a runner on first. Jackson Jobe is the pitcher, and that's going to be extra bases. Please don't send him home. He's only got 81 speed. Do not send this man home. Okay. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they do that for no reason. 6-2, bottom 6. We'll hit a double or better. Hopefully it's the better portion because it's a home run. That's the goal, at least. It's not going to be. I'm going to have to stretch this to a double, aren't I? I mean, it doesn't matter if I try to go for that pack or not, but it is going to be an RBI double. 7-2. I hit a double or better. What? Well, I don't know. We get the win, though, so it's 1-1 in the series. At least we don't go down 0-2. That'd be kind of awkward if we did. But I am struggling in this one. I am not anywhere close to MVP of the World Series, that's for sure. I need to turn it around massively if I want that. I've definitely locked up postseason MVP, but certainly not the World Series. But we're going to Cincinnati for 3 straight games, so we should have this easy. Game 3, World Series. Man, if the World Series ever came to Cincinnati, if the Cincinnati Reds were in the World Series, this place would be destructively packed. Like, there would be no room to even walk. I'd love to be... Oh, man, if I could go to a World Series game in Cincinnati, that'd be unbelievable. But we have to live in fantasy world right now because the Reds are very inconsistent in real life. 3-2, top of the 4th. And this is a little sneak peek of the kind of power I'm going to possess in Great American Ballpark if I ever get here. Except for that's kind of an embarrassing time to bring that up because I fly out to center field. You get the picture. I'm going to be hitting massive moonshots to left field if I can ever sign a contract to play for the Cincinnati Reds. But I just signed a massive deal with the Rangers, so unless I get traded, I'm not coming to Cincinnati anytime soon. That's a massive home run. That makes it 4-4. We've tied it up with Cincinnati. And they've made it 5-4. Man, they are really, really good for some reason. I don't know why. And I just hit that to the stacks, basically. Fun fact, that area right there where I just hit that home run is where I was sitting when I got a ball tossed to me by Brian Reynolds. And they won the game. Unfortunate. So now we are down 2-1 to the Reds in the World Series. It's not looking too good. It is not looking too good for the good guys here. We are possible loss. A possible World Series loss. I don't want that. I want to win the World Series and go on my merry way. But we got to turn this around here in Game 3. Or Game 4, I mean. We got to turn it around in Game 4. It's the only chance. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Ricky Tittyman is the pitcher for the Reds. And he has himself an RBI single. Well, I have myself an RBI single. I'm going to. I don't care if you get the cutoff man or not. It is an RBI double to lead off the game for the Rangers. Still 1-0, so good job by the pitching staff to not allow any runs for the Reds. Oh, what did I miss? How? Why? What in the world? I cannot believe I missed that. Luckily, I didn't get hurt this year. I played in all 162 games. And that's another home run, making it 2-0. That's deep second deck, almost third deck. Beautifully done, and still 2-0. The pitching staff is killing it right now. And they're allowing me to cook. 3-0. I wish our teammates could get on base so these could be more runs instead of just single runs, but it doesn't. Is that on the boat? Did I hit that on the boat? I might have hit that on the boat. 3-1, top of the 8th. Come on, let's secure the dub. Make it 2-2. Oh, great diving effort from the shortstop. I think that's the 90 overall, the 98 overall. Rod something. He made a great play, but it's not good enough. Bosch challenge, top of the 9th. 6-1. Matt Waldron is on the mound trying to keep this from getting out of hand, but I hope it does. 6-1. Runners on first and second. What do we got? What do we got? We got a 3-run home run. That's what we got. 9-1. Rangers are going to tie this at 2. It's a battle in the World Series. This is what you want. You don't want a sweep. The fans don't want sweeps unless you're a fan of the team. Fans of baseball don't want sweeps. They want Game 7, and we're leaning towards that. We are certainly leaning towards a Game 7. I'd prefer Game 6 because that means we win Game 5 and then Game 6, obviously. But there's every possible way it could take us to 7. I hope that doesn't happen. We got another one in Cincinnati, the final one, potentially. We need this. It's a 2-2 series. Can we get the job done? Kyle Bradish back on the mound. The Reds already are up 1-0. Come on, Juice. Okay, good knock, good knock. There you go. Big dog. Base hit, nothing too crazy. I wish it was a home run, but that's okay. It's still 1-0. Still got a lot of time in this ball game. For some reason, I can't really figure out Kyle Bradish. That's going to be figuring it out, I'd say. It's tied at 1. Tied at 1. Good job. And now it's 3-2, but there is a runner on first. So they're giving me a chance to make it 4-3. And I am going to take that chance. 4-3. Rangers lead. Game 5. Come on, Texas. What's the score now? It's 4-4, top of the 8th. Jackson Jobe on the mound for the Reds. Get fair. Get fair. Get fair. Oh, just curves. It was 2.6 feet outside the foul pole. 2 feet away from a home run. And this, I'm going to just ground it to shortstop. Unbelievable. I'm not clutch. I don't have ice in my veins. But apparently I don't need to have ice in my veins because it's 5-4, top of the 9th. All I have to do is get some insurance here. And we should win Game 5. That's not going to be insurance, but it is a base hit. Can somebody knock me in? Or maybe we just end the game here and win 5-4? What's going to happen? It's a win. We have a 3-2 series lead. We are 1 game away from a World Series title here in Texas. And we go back home. We go back home to Tejas for Game 6. We could win the title in front of our home fans. They've been with us the whole season. They deserve to see this. They haven't seen a World Series since real life. Let's go do this. Final game. Hopefully, the final game. I'm really hoping we don't have to go to 7. But here it is. Game 6 of the World Series. We are back in the City Connects. Now I don't really want to win because I don't want to win the freaking World Series in City Connect uniforms, but it looks like we might have to. Reed Detmers is back on the mound for the Reds, which is not good for me because I struggle against Reed Detmers. At least I did the first time we played against him. But maybe that changed with a nice little 2-run homer to start the game. Okay. Okay, good start, good start. I think now officially we have locked up the World Series MVP with our performances. And we lead 6-0. Make that 7. Asa Lacy's in. They took Reed Detmers out in the second inning, I'm assuming. Asa Lacy, former Royal, is in the game now. He let up a home run. It's 7-0, bases loaded. There is a potential salami. The salami is on the table, and it's grand. It's not going to be salami. It's not even going to be a base hit. It's a waste. I suck. I'm not clutch. I don't have ice in the veins. 7-1, bottom of the 7th. We are a few outs away from a world title in Texas. Another world championship for the Juice. That would be, I think, his 7th world championship. Because I'm pretty sure I won all 6 in Cleveland. The first baseman got a little junk in the trunk. Is that Vladdy Jr.? And there it is. The World Series trophy is back in Texas. And it's thanks, in part, a big part, to signing the greatest player of all time in free agency the year prior, the Juice. Look how happy the boys are. Juice has been here before. This is nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. but it's still always nice to win. I was a little worried there when we went down 2-2, or when we were tied 2-2. I was like, oh no, are we gonna really lose this? I wasn't sure, but luckily we came back and got the job done. And another World Series title for the good guys. And that should be playoff MVP secured and World Series MVP secured. So more accolades on the resume of the Hall of Famer, the greatest of all time, the Juice. Look at the boys. Everybody's excited. He just gave a fist pump. Hand me the trophy. Don't hand it to the manager. I'm more important than the manager. Hand it to me, Rod. Come on. He's not going to do it? Okay, whatever. But he holds it up, and the Juice has another world title on his resume. I'm glad we won it in front of the home fans. It would have been kind of annoying. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's a world championship. The second World Series title, obviously their first was this past year in real life. But we got them their second championship in team history. And it's only possible because we were here. They probably wouldn't have done it if we weren't here. But there it is, another postseason successfully done. Now what's going to probably have to happen is we've played a season in Texas. We've won a world championship. Now what we're probably going to do is simulate the remainder of this contract with Juice here in Texas. I don't want to open 7 packs right now. We're probably going to simulate the contract because we are here for the long run. Let's see if we did secure it. We got ourselves World Series MVP and a playoff MVP. Perfect. 2030. We get both of them secured exactly how we wanted to. We are 24 years old right now, and we are locked up until the 2039 season. So what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to simulate. We're going to advance to the offseason. You're retired players. Nobody really cares. Freddie Freeman makes the Hall of Fame. Sure. But we don't need to really care about this offseason because we have our contract locked up. So what's this? Stephanie Saunders. I saw the team parade. Fans went nuts. It's awesome. Unbelievable. I think we were talking about trading, so I wonder if she's going to talk about that. Just to warm up for what I'm going to do next season. Are you content with your situation? I wonder if it changed. I wonder if they would trade me. I guess another team. I wonder if they would trade me. I'll try it. We'll put that scenario out there, and we'll see if they'd actually would trade me. I don't think they would. White Sox claimed a 34-year-old player off the waiver. That doesn't matter to me. So we're going to simulate through this offseason because there's nothing really that matters because we're locked up for so long. I don't think they're going to trade me at any point, but you might as well just put that out there in the ether, see what happens. And then what we're probably going to have to do is we're probably going to have to simulate our contract, basically. Advance to the regular season. We start another year in Texas. We are a true 99 overall now. We finally reached that. That's good to see. But our contract is we're a free agent in 2040 again. So we've got a 10-year contract commitment with the Rangers. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably going to simulate a majority of this contract and then come back the next episode when we're a free agent again, I would think. Although by that time, sometime during the simulation, we are going to surpass, if I can get to the right thing, we are going to surpass the 600 home run club, and then obviously we're going to surpass Barry Bonds' record with 762. So I will record those moments and then show them to you when that does eventually happen. In terms of the other things, how close are we on any other statistics? We have 1,300 hits, so we are still a decent amount away from the hit king and Pete Rose. We have scored 979 runs, so we're still pretty decent away from that as well. The RBI record, we have 1251. I think we're still pretty far away from that. I think Hank Aaron has that. Let's go and see. So yeah, 4,000 hits for Pete Rose. We're still very far away from that. The runs batted in mark, we're still decently far away from that. So we're still far away from everything except for the home runs. but I will record those 2 moments when they happen, when we get to 600 and when we get to 700. And then obviously if we do surpass the 762, I'll record that obviously as well. And any other important moments that happen will be recorded. And then I'll play all those at the beginning of the next episode, when we most likely will be at the end of our contract, which will take us to when we are 35, all right? When we're 34, 35, something like that. We'll be in our 30s by the next episode. And we'll have all the stats. We'll go over all of our stats that we've done through the season or through the simulation and all that kind of stuff, just so we can kind of speed up the career and we're not just bogged down by playing the same games over and over again, because you know how it's going to go. I'm going to hit a bunch of home runs and we're going to dominate. That's how it's going to go. So might as well simulate, get further into our contract, and then we'll come back. So that's the plan. Next episode will be a veteran, more than a veteran. Will be an old timer, because we'll be in our mid-30s. And maybe we'll get one more extra contract. Who knows? But that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.